Yo, what is up, everybody? You already know who the fuck it is. We're out here with another Nighttime Nostalgia episode. I gotta apologize, because it's not actually nighttime. It's 12:55 p.m. This is a very weird time to be recording a Nighttime Nostalgia episode. I think this is the only time I've ever recorded an episode of this while the sun is up. Unless the sun was coming up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Sometimes you just feel like you gotta talk to him. And yeah, I just felt like I had to talk to him. And I wanted to get on the mic and speak a little bit. Because I don't have anyone to talk to right about now. So I'm going to talk to myself and I'm going to talk to you, the people, when this gets uploaded. So today, we are going to be doing a remix wetter of the STC Family Tree episode, Nighttime Nostalgia, episode 11. That's right, it's another solo episode. I'm sorry, it seems like we just had one. We had one in December, just 2 episodes ago, when I uploaded the podcast episode. That was another solo. And then, it was a while before that. So episode 20 was a solo. So from 20 to 26, there was no solo. So we're gonna make up for a little bit. We're getting 2 solos basically back to back. I'm sorry that I do not have a guest, but to stay true to the original video, I'm gonna do this solo. I'm sure this would be a ton of fun to have someone on here with me, but this is something I can do solo. It's so hard to get people on these shits that I just want to, I want to use my time with those people for the episodes I need them on, and I can do this one solo. I don't need someone for this. It would make it fun, I'm sure. But we're just gonna do this solo. So sorry, it's just me. Sorry that you have to listen to me alone again. I'll try to be somewhat entertaining, and it's daytime, so I can be a little louder. Don't have to worry about waking people up. So it's going to be a good time. So what was this video? What was episode 11? What's the story behind it for people that may not have watched it? It did pretty well. 57 views, 7 likes and 5 dislikes. So the reason this has so many dislikes is fun story. This was like the most recent video on my channel when I got into my beef with Blunder in early 2018. So that's where all those dislikes came from. So those are all 5 people from Twitter. So the STC Family Tree, what is it? It's not even really like a family tree. I think I actually lay this out in the description. So this was recorded on a lonely night at the end of 2017. I procrastinated a bit on getting this up. It was uploaded on January 12th, 2018. The only thing that's really changed since the recording is that Eric has been added to the group. As I say in the video, this isn't a traditional historical family tree, more so just a map of the various parts that comprise STC. Lots of history, good memories, etc. Wow, these comments are great. Ben and Eric are most of them. Then we got one from Cam. Then we got a hater, and I want to give a shout out to this hater. I almost forgot. Christopher Chambers, a Blunder fanboy from 2 years ago, said, "This is so pathetic and sad. I can't even tell what this is. This is how much of a waste of life you are. An hour-long video on the history of your shitty channel and your shitty loser friends." I don't even think I really talked about my shitty channel that much in this video, but whatever. So, Christopher Chambers, first of all, I don't have an hour-long video on the history of my shitty channel and my shitty loser friends. I have 27, 28 videos now, all of them approximately at least an hour long, on the history of my shitty channel and my shitty loser friends. So if you're going to insult me, at least acknowledge the work I'm putting in over here. It's a lot more than one video. Look at this. I know I replied to this. So here's something interesting I've discovered recently is that YouTube, somewhere along the line, I think this must have been like last year. I think last year is when I started noticing this. Is that a lot of my old replies to people are gone. Like, they're just wiped off of my channel and stuff. And I think it's because YouTube, we know for a fact they've started doing auto-censoring. Like, if you leave a comment that says faggot, they will most likely slice that. I won't see it. If you leave a comment on this video that says faggot, that whole comment, I just won't see it. They're auto-censoring stuff. We know that for a fact. I started noticing this last year. But they've also done retroactive censoring. So all the comments that I made 6 years ago that say faggot in them, those are gone too. So with shit like this, I look like a pussy who didn't respond. I know I responded to him, but I probably used a bad word. So he says, have you ever drank some fucking water before? Yes, actually. I stay very hydrated. I piss like 12 times a day. And I got some water right here. You can hear it. So, yes, Christopher Chambers, shout out to you. I hope that you are still butthurt enough to tune in 2 years later. Over 2 years later. So, yeah, I hope you tune in, bro. And thanks for the support. Alright, with all that preliminary stuff out of the way, let's actually talk about what's going on here. So, this was over 2 years ago. This was uploaded on January 12th, 2018. Recorded late December 2017. It is now March 5th, 2020. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is kind of do the Frizzy style schedule with this, and I'm gonna try to update this every 2 years, like do an updated version every 2 years. So the next version of this will be out in 2022, and we are going to see some changes in this. So a lot of this is the same, but there's also some very important changes. Will there be changes in the next 2 years? I don't know. If there's no changes in the next 2 years, maybe I won't do an update. Right? So I'm only going to do the Frizzy style schedule where I do one every 2 years if there's like updates to be made. If the group is exactly the same in 2 years as it is now, which is possible, then I won't do updates. But we have some updates to make to this, so let's get into it. I'm going to actually draw this out. This time I have paint open. Oh, and how could I forget? We gotta play some music. We gotta always play some STC music in the background. Let me turn this up a little. We're gonna listen to Grad School, the instrumentals. But hey, no disrespect to the official release. You guys gotta go check that out. I just wanted to play the instrumentals because it's on Spotify. The official release, the full album, it is not on streaming services as of the recording in this video, but it is on Bandcamp, the full album. You can go get it right now. Cop it for just $7. Grad School at mopsmusic.bandcamp.com. Alright, with that out of the way, we are finally ready to jump into this. We're going to lay this out. I'm in the center. You already know. Because, you know, this is my video. So I'm just doing this from my perspective. For others, from their perspective, it may look a little different. But I think that you will see, as I established in the last rendition of this, that I link like these two branches together pretty well. So I think that having me in the center is a good layout for this. How long have we been going? Only 7 minutes? Alright, cool. So we're gonna put me. Alright, I didn't capitalize everything. I wanna stay consistent here. Alright, me. You already know. I'll talk more about me. just know there's me. Alright, so we're going to do the left branch first. I don't know if that's how I did it last time. We're going to start with the left branch. How did I do this? Alright. So we got Cody. So how did I meet motherfucking Cody? A lot of this is information that's already been covered in this channel, but I will try to provide some new perspectives with each edition of this. That was me drinking water, Chris. So, me and Cody, we meet in 2010, summer 2010. You know, it's probably like July, August, somewhere around there. I find his channel, and how do I find it? I really feel like I've told this story 1,000 times before, but I'm going to tell it again. So I was looking for like LPers to watch, new small LPers, because I'm trying to connect. I'm trying to make some friends. Which, ironically, I was better at doing back then than I am now, it seems. So I was trying to make some friends. I look up, like, small LPers you should check out or something. Something like that, you know? Just looking for some underrated LPers to give some love to and make some connections with. You know, since I'm a small channel, new small LPer, maybe they'll feel some sort of connection to me and check out my content. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people to watch and subscribe to me. I was selfish, but I ended up making a lot of great friends this way, and one of them is Cody Carls, because when I looked that video up, I found one of those Google search stories. I'm sure you guys remember Google search stories. We've talked about them a lot. Maybe you guys don't remember. I don't know. They weren't like anything amazing, but everyone made them. I made them. Tons of people made them. because they were easy to make. You'd go on. It was like a good way to make like a list or something. You know, if you want to do like top 5 anime, you would go to like Google search stories. You'd put like the 5 terms in, and then it would like search them, and it would make a video out of the search results basically. So I find this Google search story of channels like small LPs you should take out, and I discover this whole little tiny kind of community actually. The people were all different, had some different interests, but a lot of them were interested in Pokemon, and I was too, obviously. This is a Pokemon channel, always has been. Then, you know, I've branched out into other things, even as early as 2010 when I was doing, like, Street Fighter and shit. If you guys remember the Street Fighter 2 LP, holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that monstrosity. Remember my Chuck Rock videos? Dude, I never beat Chuck Rock. So, like, the 3, like, first LPs that, like, I had going on, I think, the first 3 I had going on were Pokemon Yellow. Everyone remembers Pokemon Yellow. But then I also did 2 Super Nintendo games. Street Fighter 2, which, you know, I beat the story mode for that. Because not long at all. But then Chuck Rock, which is also like an hour-long Super Nintendo game. I did like 2 videos, got stuck, and then quit, I think. Like, I just gave up on Chuck Rock. I literally, like, I don't know what was going through my head. Nowadays, I could do that game in a day, easy. But whatever, that's a total fucking whole different video. We could do a video on Willie's incompleted LPs. Ooh, that's a good idea. I should write that down. Willie's incompleted LPs. Let me know if you would like to see that. I think I'd like to see that. There are some people you just couldn't do that for, you know? Like, if you did a video on Mop's incompleted LPs or Cody's incompleted LPs, dude, that wouldn't be a nighttime nostalgia. That'd be a fucking, like, a 10-part documentary. So anyways, I find Cody, and he likes Pokemon, and all these other people in this video. I'm finding a lot of channels that I'm really fucking with from this. So included in that video were names such as 56 Shadow Fan, Evil Banhammer Kirby, Ackerman 88, Eevee vs. Ho-Oh, and of course, Codester 33 Clumsy. So when I pull up the Cody's channel, I see he's doing a Pokemon Sapphire LP. Everyone knows that's my favorite game of all time, baby. Well, actually, like, I would say Emerald is. But, you know, the Gen 3, that's my favorite Pokemon gen. Always has been, always will be. So I'm really fucking with Gen 3. Or I'm really fucking with Cody's channel because I fuck with Gen 3. And he fucks with Gen 3 too. So I'm looking at this Sapphire LP. I'm like, dude, this is dope. You know, he's a small channel. He doesn't even have 50 subscribers yet. He's a very small channel at this point. And, you know, I hit him up. I start commenting, leave some channel comments, all that good stuff. Dude, I do that with all these people, basically. But Cody was the most receptive to it. Like, everyone said, like, thanks for subscribing. You guys remember that when people used to go to your channel and go to your channel comments and say, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it. Or something like that. Yeah. Everyone's doing that, but Cody's like the only one who's really receptive and like checks out my shit. Like starts watching my videos. And yeah, I'm kind of like starting to integrate myself into this little community I discovered through Cody. But what actually ends up happening is that rather than getting integrated into this community, Cody kind of gets exiled. Cody kind of gets exiled for being a fucking dumbass. That's a whole other story, I guess. 56 Shadow Fan and Katie Doll 409, I think, were the numbers. Yeah, they had mad beef with Cody. Yeah, he started some beef with them over some dumb shit. And it was good times. And, you know, I got real close with Cody, and I started just commenting back and forth. So right around the same time, this is really interesting, Cody got hacked. His Codester 33 Clumsy channel got hacked. He couldn't get into it anymore, so he moved to Codester's Pissed right around the same time. I'm talking like the same week that Willie123T got suspended, and I had to move to Epic Houndoom. So I think Cody and I kind of bonded over that we both got like fucked in the same week, and we just had to like start from scratch on new channels. So I really think that was a big moment of bonding for me and Cody. As for how we started talking outside of YouTube, well, Cody was a big time Skype user. We covered all this in the Nighttime Nostalgia episode on Skype, but that's a very long video. That's our longest episode, I think. It's like 2.5 hours, maybe more. How long was that? 2 hours and 50 minutes. So yeah, that's a long video. You don't have to sit through all that just to get this little piece of information. Cody basically was a big time Skype user. Used it for co-com. That's how him and Shadow got close. Or like he made Skype specifically for co-commentating with Shadow, because 56 Shadow Fan had a Pokemon Emerald LP, and we're all still waiting on the next part for that, by the way. And Cody got in on that. Started doing crazy co-com with this guy named Yankee. They had like this whole Pokemon Red LP on Yankee's channel. And then I think Cody said he deleted that shit. Or like Cody hacked Yankee. Cody was a real fucking dick to his friends back then. Cody was awful to his friends, man. He was hacking all our channels and shit. Not mine, because I'm not a dumbass who gave out my password. But damn. He was awful. And like he did the same shit to Tootin. He hacked Tootin, bro. That's crazy. Cody was a real grade A asshole in 2010, man. But it's all good. We got him back, bro. We hacked Evil Kitty for the win. It's funny, like the people that fucked with Cody were never the people he fucked with. Like no one ever really got their revenge on Cody back then. It was like Cody fucked with like Tootin, Yankee, Shadow to an extent. And then like Cody got fucked with by like me, Julio, Josh, Brent. There's like a pecking order, I guess, of bullying in 2010. So yeah, basically Cody was on Skype, big time Skype user. He told me to get on Skype, so I did. For my birthday in 2010, I ended up getting the Microsoft LifeCam. I'm looking to see if I have it around here. I know I still have this camera. There's this webcam, the Microsoft LifeCam 5000 HD or some shit like that. I think that was the name. And I was like, oh, this is perfect for Skype, man. So yeah, October 2010, I get on Skype. I have a Skype call with Cody. I believe the date was October 28th, 2010. Cody did a stream. And he was streaming Pokemon Sapphire, I believe. It was definitely a Gen 3 game. I'm pretty sure it was Sapphire, because he always played Sapphire. And that stream was crazy, because he invites me. He's like, yo, get on CoCom for the stream, bro. And I'm like, well, I never really done anything like this before. I mean, I had done CoCom with my friend Dakota, who I've talked about in the past. But I've never, like, done it via Skype. So I said, fuck it. And I got on because, you know, I didn't have anything else to do because it was 2010, I guess. I think it was probably a weekend. And in fact, you want to check that? You want to check what day of the week it was? Let's fucking do it. 2010, October 2020. Alright, it was somewhere around here. So yeah, it was right on the weekend. Maybe it was a Thursday night. But I remember this whole weekend, like the 28th through Halloween. Yes, I remember it was Halloween because of the trick-or-treat shit with Stormy and Shadow. I don't know if we've told that story before. We definitely have. I just don't know where. So this whole weekend, it was just me and Cody streaming on Justin TV. As Cody will always remind you, it was Justin TV before it was Twitch. We were on the original Twitch before they got bought out and rebranded. We were streaming and calling on Skype the whole time. And let me tell you, those are some of the best streams, bro. Like, they were cringe as hell, I'm sure. But, man, those were some fun fucking streams. Because it was brand new to me. Like, Cody had done this before, but it was totally brand new to me. And I formed a lot of connections. Like, I formed a lot of stronger connections that weekend. With Tootin, of course. Tootin was there. Because, you know, he was, like, Cody's main guy back then. And then at one point on the stream, Cody was just like, yo, just start adding random people into the Skype calls. So I started adding these random people that had added me from my YouTube. And that's how I got Josh and Julio and Brent in there. I think Brent actually hit me up and was like, because I didn't really talk to Brent much before that, but Brent hit me up and was like, yo, add me into this Skype call. Because I think I posted on like Twitter or something that we were streaming. And Brent was like, yo, give me the Skype call. So I did. That's how I got close with Brent. Josh and Julio I had already talked to some because they were into Nintendo gamers at that time. So I had definitely talked to them. But this is my first time Skyping with them, was during that stream. So that weekend, Halloween weekend 2010, big weekend in the history of this channel and everything. But, you know, the only name that I named there that's even relevant is Cody. You know, it's really just Cody. So that's the history of Cody. Oh, we got an ad. Alright, I'm going to let this ad roll. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to go take a piss. Because I'm drinking that water. Wait, can you not pause in Streamlabs OBS? You could pause an XSplit. Oh, here's the pause, right? Pause alert queue. No, it's pause alert queue. How do I pause this shit? Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna let this ad roll. I'll be right back.
You love iced tea. It's smooth and refreshing with just the right flavor. You also love to unwind.
What the fuck is this? Windows is detected. Computers change color scheme.
Unwind with a twist. Drink responsibly.
I don't give a fuck. I think my computer's doing just fine. So yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know if I'm going to edit that out or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. If I did edit it out, then congratulations to me. If I didn't edit it out, then welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that intermission with whatever ad was playing. So, Cody Carls, that's the story of Cody meeting me. Now, this is important because without me, Cody would have never met everybody who we're going to see on the right side of this chart. But we got one person left on the left here. So in the last video, this was right around the time that Eric got added to STC. He was brand new. He wasn't even in the Skype group when I made this video. He was when I uploaded it. But when I first made this video, this was right, we had messaged over Twitter and we agreed that we were going to add him to STC. But he wasn't actually in the Skype group yet, because his computer was fucked up. Like, he didn't have a computer at the time. So, Eric was brand new. He is gone, as we all know. If you want to learn about Eric, check out episode 16 and episode 25. That'll get you caught up to speed on what has gone down with Eric. Basically, he lasted from January to July of 2018. That was his STC lifespan. He is no longer here, but we do have a replacement on the left side. And I laugh when I say replacement because Eric, like, for a long time, maybe he still does, we don't really know, but he definitely had a grudge against Coco because he had this weird theory that, like, Coco was trying to replace him at STC. And in a sense, he kind of did. So here we go. We got that boy, Coco Cioso, Coco Dono. Ah, shit. Hold on. What the fuck? There we go. Coco Cioso with the Coco Donos. Yes. It finally happened. Coco has been added into STC after years of being a fan, a compatriot in spreading our music with the Coco Donos, all this great stuff. It finally paid off. Coco is in STC as of January 2020. So I guess I should talk about, like, when each person got into STC. So let me turn this down a little. Fucking Rugrats kids be loud, you know. Alright, so let's make this a little more complex, alright? So I meet Cody summer 2010, somewhere around there. It was definitely the summer. Can I rotate? This is Paint, not Paint.net, so I don't know what I can and can't do. Alright, summer 2010 is when I meet Cody. And then I'll put to the next to the name when they actually got into STC. So with Cody, it's complicated. With Cody, we can just put like question mark, question mark, question mark. Because Cody was all over the place. Cody was in the group. Like he was in ISPP in 2012. He was one of the original guys. It was me, Mox, and Cody. We were the original pasta masters. But Cody got kicked out of the group a lot. Like, Cody got kicked out a lot because he had a really good knack for pissing off Mox. This was before I was in control. Once I got power, Cody never got kicked out. At least not for, a long time. Maybe he'd get kicked, like, at the end of my Alpha Sapphire LP. If you know, you know. But hey, Cody was never kicked for a long period of time once I got in control. But from, like, 2012 to, like, 2016, it was kind of weird for Cody. Because he would be in and out. Because he'd get kicked out because he'd piss off Mox. And then Mox, like, one day would just be like, oh, how's Cody doing? I want to talk to Cody. Like, once he forgot why he was pissed at Cody, he'd add him back. Or he'd tell me to add him back. It was very weird. So, I'll put, like, 2 dates for Cody. One is, like, well, I guess you could even go earlier. You could say 2010 because Cody met a lot of these people on Zat in 2010. Is like, on the right side. Because I had an intersection of, like, this side and the right side on my Zat in 2010. But as for, like, actual activity in STC, I'd have to put 2016 for Cody. Yeah, I think, because Cody hasn't been kicked out since 2016. Because that was, like, when I took over. That was the great exodus from cringe, as they call it. That was the great night of the long knives of, the cringe lords. Although it wasn't really Night of the Long Knives because it happened progressively. Because I play the long game. So Cody, we can put like 2016 with like a bunch of asterisks there because it's so complicated. Cody's history with STC is so complicated. It's actually amazing. But I know for a fact 2016 he started getting active. And he hasn't been kicked out since then. Alright, Coco though. Alright, so how does Cody meet Coco? How do I meet Coco? If I remember correctly, I know Cody has told this story before, but I don't remember the exact details. I think it was like Christmas 2012. I'm hoping I'm getting the year right. I think December 2012 is when Coco found Cody through Cody's first Persona 3 stream. I think that's correct. Cody and Coco, let me know if that's wrong. But I think that's what Cody told me, is that Coco found Cody through his Persona 3 LP around Christmas 2012. And then 2013 is when I got familiarized with Coco because he started showing up to Cody's streams a lot more often. And so let me put Coco, let me put his date. He got added to STC January 2020. If you didn't know what the fuck was going on here, you'd think this was some crackhead shit. Like, if you didn't know what any of this meant, you'd be like, what the fuck is this graph? Alright, so Coco, here's the thing. I didn't talk to Coco a lot back then. Like, my extent of talking to Coco was that we were in Cody's chat together, or I was co-commenting on Cody's stream, and Coco would talk to me through the chat, you know. I was never, like, in Skype calls with Coco. In fact, I think I've only been in one Skype, or not Skype, I was never in Skype calls with Coco, and I think I've been in one Discord call with him to this day. That was for a Cody stream last year, before Coco got out of the STC, obviously. It was just, we actually have the server still. It's, help. Cody needed help setting up a fucking randomizer, Pokemon randomizer on VBA. So he added like me, Coco, Cam, I think at first it was just me and Coco, and then Cam got at it. Like, Cam just posts random shit in here now. Yeah, so he just added me and Coco in March. And then somehow Cam got in April? Okay. So yeah, March 15th. That was the only time I was ever on a call with Coco. So yeah. Not a lot of calling between me and Coco, but definitely a lot of interaction in Twitch chat. For sure. From 2013 up until 2020, lots of interaction in Twitch chat. It started off just Cody's stream, 2013, 2014. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much I should talk about this now. Maybe, I feel like this should be another whole video. Maybe I'll talk about this in one of Mop's videos. 2014 Cody Twitch chat. So, alright, Cody's Twitch chat was cancer from like 2013 to 2016. Like that 3-year period, like 2013 to 2016. Like early 2016, probably. I think like summer 2016 is when it started to get a little better. Cody's Twitch chat was cancer. I don't know how else to describe it. It was awful. But 2014 was like, in my mind, I remember 2014 as being the worst. It was like every fucking day I was getting into arguments with these fucking retards in Cody's Twitch chat. You know, the one person who I never argued with, the one guy, the one Cody fan in his Twitch chat who I never had issues with, who never gave me shit, who never said anything retarded, was Coco. Coco HD5. That's what's good. Mr. Coconut, as they call him. So, from the very beginning, Coco stood out as not being autistic. So that's pretty good. That's more than we can say about a lot of people, especially in a Cody Twitch chat. And yeah, basically, once Cody became more active in STC, I specifically remember like 2018. I think that was like a turning point where like Coco started familiarizing himself more with STC. Like he started commenting on my videos instead of like just Cody's videos. Like 2018, from like 2018 to 2020, like Coco really got, maybe even before, maybe a little bit in 2017. Like Coco's just been demonstrating that he is a true fan, a real true fan, and yeah, we decided to add him into the group finally in January 2020. We said fuck it. So. Oh, hold on. Well, Mop is typing at the moment. Let's see what he's saying. This is live Mop footage. Currently eating at Nicola Pizza, some pizza place my family likes, and it's a family tradition to eat here. One time my mom, grandma, and aunt met motherfucking Joe while he was eating here with his grandkids like 2 years ago or some shit like that. Who's motherfucking Joe? Like Joe Biden? I was hanging with some whores or shit? Wow. Amazing. Motherfucking Joe while he was eating. Motherfucking Joe, man. Shout out to motherfucking Joe. Alright, let's break it down. Where was I? Coco True Fan gets added in January 2020. And why did I open Discord to start with? Coco is here, as you can see. Maybe that's what I was trying to show. I don't know. I just totally got fucking lost. Holy shit. See, that's the story of Coco. He's a true fan. Put some respect on his name. And in a sense, Coco is not really an Eric replacement, though. He's really not. He's actually a Michael replacement. Because Michael was the last person we kicked out. And he was Canadian, as is Coco. So Coco's like our new token Canadian, you know? After Michael, I thought, no more Canadians. But Coco's cool. Coco is the one exception. I'm a nice guy. I'll make exceptions. I says, no women, we got Umbi. No faggots, we got Mop. No, I don't think I've ever said no spics, but we do have Cam. I say no Canadians, we got Coco. So that's what's good. Shout out to Coco, the newest member of STC. Give it up for Coco. Let's talk about these people who got removed to make it possible for Coco to get it. I'm kidding, of course, but let's talk about Eric. What has happened since this video? As you may remember, I was very optimistic about Eric in this video. That was bad. Eric had what may have been the shortest STC tenure ever, lasted 6 months. Like I said, go watch those 2 Nighttime Nostalgia episodes on him. At the moment, though, we are cool with Eric. He's fine. Like, I don't have any problems with him. We follow each other on Twitter. It's all good, no beef. We made amends last summer, and yeah. I don't know if he would ever want to rejoin STC. At this point in time, I don't think he should even, like, consider that. That's just my opinion, though, because although he is much, much better in terms of, like, his personal life and stuff than he was in 2018, which was probably the lowest point ever for him, he's definitely still got a lot of work to do on himself, and, you know, he's still got, like, some cringe friends who probably would not like him associating with us. What I'm saying is he's cool with trannies and shit now, very cringe, but it's all good. I still respect Eric. He's a cool dude with a lot of history with me and Cody. And yeah, I'm glad we were able to make amends and stuff. Now, Michael is not even on either of these. Michael is the guy who just got super unlucky. Oh, let me turn this up. Hold up. Wow, we're almost done with this whole thing, and I'm not even done with this branch. Michael, I'll go ahead and talk about him. Michael got added in January of 2019. So it seems like I always add someone in January. January 2018, I added Eric. That was a fucking failure. He lasted 6 months. January 2019, I added Michael. Also a failure. He lasted 8 months, and we kicked him out in September of 2019. So he doesn't get to be in any of these videos on any family tree. We should really just wipe him from history. He's a terrible human being, possibly the cringiest cringe lord we've ever had. I don't know how I fucked up that badly with him. I added him because basically, alright, let me break it down. I'll talk a little bit about Michael. I'll speak on Michael because he should be somewhere on here. No, he shouldn't be, but we'll talk a little bit about Michael since Coco's kind of his replacement in a sense. Michael was basically Ben's replacement. Oh fuck! Hold on. Actually, no. All right, I'm gonna wait to talk about Michael until we get to this side where Ben would be, because Michael was kind of Ben's replacement. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Just know Michael, very cringe, very bad person. He is among the worst. All right, now for the right side. This is where things get really interesting. Alright, so I'm putting mop here, right? Yeah, okay, actually, I like this. I like what I had going. How many lines do I need this time? I only need 2. I only need mop and cam, actually. So we're going to put mop here. Oh, come on. See these mad paint skills, bro? Alright, mop. The GOAT! That dude's goated. Alright, so obviously this is summer 2010. Roughly the same time, actually, as Cody. Oh, I love this beat. Ooh, I make the best fucking beats. I don't know why I turned it down. I'm like, yeah, this is so good. Let me turn it down. I was just trying to focus, you know? Trying to think about how to approach this. Because I'm ferocious. Yeah, so this is going to look a lot different. Yes, we'll start with mop. I don't know. Okay, so okay. Summer 2010 is when I meet everyone on this branch. So everyone on this branch, let's just go ahead and draw it like this. Let's go ahead and put cam over here. That's all I need for now. Okay. I fucked that up a little bit, but it's all good. That's so uneven. That's so uneven. But whatever. Okay. So I meet Mop and Cam around this time. Summer 2010. So it's basically right around the exact same time that I meet Cody. But I meet these two sides totally independent from each other. I might have met Cody like a month before I met this side. But I meet this side predominantly through the Aurora Virus chat. So this side over here, this is where we really trace the continuity of STC. Like left side just kind of gets added in because of me. I gotta drag these guys in. But the right was already established before I came through. It definitely was established in 2010. There's some records of these people talking to each other in late 29, though I don't... did I say late 29? 29 AD, when Jesus was alive. That's crazy. But no, 2009. Though I don't know if any of these people I'm about to list were. But there was definitely... so it really started with the Chugga Conroy chat, which was like 2009. Then they moved to Super Skarmory. That died in 2010. And then from Super Skarmory, they moved to Aurora Virus. Aurora Virus is where I come in. It's also where Mop came in. So Mop and I both enter into this community in summer 2010. Again, this was like July, I think. It was July 2010. Somewhere around there. Mop and I both enter. This is when shit's popping off. This is like the craziest time in internet history because of Conjopi and Isopus and the whole false flagging shit with YouTube. It's insane. I could write a doctoral dissertation on that. I'm not even going to try to just talk about it here. Maybe we could do a whole video on that sometime. I'd love to have some old school people on to talk about that and start memories of that. But yeah, the Aurora Virus chat was kind of the hub at that time. There was also, you know, there were smaller chats like GCPM11. His chat was active as well, though the people there were not that the people at AV's were that great either. Basically, AV's chat was like, I don't know, how would you put this? How would you compare like AV and GCPM11? It's like two sides of the same coin, and the coin is autism, but AV's chat is like the light side. Are we listening to MF instrumentals? Alright, based. Yo, stream this shit back to back. MF1 and MF2, back to back, baby. Yo. So, AV's chat was like the light side, and GCPM11's was like the dark side. And I think that's why there was a lot of beef between the two. I mean, just that, and because GCPM11 was always starting shit with AV. But, AV's chat was kind of the hub of where, like, shit always went down. So, Mop and I enter around the same time from there. And from there, once AV's chat kind of dies, everyone moves to Zap. There's this great Zap migration in 2010. And I think like the main one that we were all using was Poke Subway. There were obviously others at this time, but the big hub was Poke Subway. And Mop and I both migrated to that once the AV chat kind of, you know, got sliced. AV's chat really went downhill when the false flaggers started talking. Well, at first it like lit a fire on it because everyone was interested, like, oh shit, what's going on here? But then, like, dude, AV's channel got suspended like 7 times. I'm not exaggerating. It was crazy, and we got tired of moving because we go to his backup channel, Iota Fox, rest in peace, and we'd have to chat there. Then it'd be like, oh, AV's back. And that's exciting for the first couple times, but then eventually it's like, bro, can we just have like one central place? And that's kind of why the big Zap migration happened, because false flaggers couldn't touch that. So we all went to Poke Subway. But Mop, from the very beginning, was an icon. Like, dude, people loved him. And I know he would tell you a different story, because he would probably acknowledge that he had clout back then, especially in 2011. So like 2010, we're both getting established and shit, and but like people just always loved him. In 2011 though, that's when it really set off for him. That's when his social life online was just popping, bro. Like his Skype was like, bloop, 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 bloop. That was his fucking Skype all day, every day, bro. So, and his Zat was bing, 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 bing. being I'm so retarded. So, and dude, all these girls are trying to hit his line. He had bitches and shit. But yeah, Mop, always an icon. 2011. Now he would probably tell you a different story because what sticks out in his memories was always feeling insecure, always feeling ashamed, mainly because of his age. He's a lot younger than us, by the way. Oh, shout out to Coco, by the way. Coco is the youngest member in STC now. Coco was born December 2000. Mop was born April 3rd, 2000. And Okami somewhere in between them. So Mop, no longer the youngest. Mop was the youngest in STC for a long time. And he was just the youngest guy rolling around for a long time. Like, just even, like, before STC, I feel like. So yeah, there's two guys. We're going to get to Okami in a little bit. Don't worry about that. But Coco is younger than Mop. So is Okami. Coco's the youngest in STC. Mop, third youngest. He's like kind of in the middle now. That's crazy. Because we got 9 people. He's third. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Mop is glowing up. But back in the day, man, he was really insecure about his age, his voice, all that stuff. He'll tell you. And people were mean to him. It wasn't without any basis in reality. There were some people who were just mean to him. And it's been like that, or it was like that for a long time until I just heard a noise. It sounded like something fell. You guys hear that? Maybe I'm paranoid. I'm talking about Mop over here. Maybe I'm the paranoid one. Shit. Whatever. Yeah, I hope nothing fell, or I hope no one died. Whatever. So Mop, he remembers that time as being very, like, everyone would hate on him and stuff, which is, there was that. There definitely was that. It was mainly just the cringe lords, though, because they were all, like, twice his fucking age. So, obviously they weren't going to get along that well. But, although they were twice his age, his IQ is probably twice of theirs. So, yeah, and people just genuinely always, like, enjoyed Mop's presence because he's always been a capital C crackhead. But yeah, that's Mop. He's the GOAT. We met in summer 2010. That's when I answered the AV chat. That's just when I got active on YouTube. I talk about this every year. Just I got active summer 2010, and I had like these 2 branches. One was this branch. It was just me finding channels individually and reaching out. That's how I met Josh. Josh was one of the first people I ever met on YouTube, and it was through just finding his channel, seeing he did Pokemon, and reaching out. That's how I met Cody, and I made some lasting friendships from that. It's also how I met Dylan, which was like, and then I also found Aurora Virus because it was the Pokemon Black and White hype season. That hype season was crazy. Black and White hype season was one of the craziest Pokemon hype seasons ever. So I was watching like Pokemon reporters. That's what we called them back in the day. It was Pokemon reporters. The big ones were AV, GCPM11, Cat333 Pokemon, Clone Charizard, Nickmat07, Gold and Silver 7 a little bit, Jubilife TV a little bit. Hey, shout out to that man. He got fucked. So basically, I found all these Pokemon reporter channels, and I remember going on AV's channel one day and seeing, oh hey, people are like talking to each other in this channel comment section. That's weird. So then I did, and there's all history from there. And as a result, dude, I don't want to change this shit. Keep it. I don't give a fuck. So basically, as a result of me, like the left side, which is like this conglomerate of like misfits that I've put together through individual curation, the only one of which who's still around is Cody, and then the right side, which is the AV chat, they kind of get meshed together through me, and it had some interesting results, of course, and it's kind of what STC became, I guess. So that's Mop, goated. Shout out to AV. My man's went through a divorce. I hope he's doing well. Maybe he shouldn't have denied STC an interview. Maybe his wife would have stayed with him if he stayed with us. Amen. Now this is interesting. I don't know what to put like next to Mop, because Mop's been around the whole time. Like I shouldn't say the whole time, because there were hiatuses. He's taken hiatuses from the internet to go be a IRL social clown. Oh, I know what I can talk about. I almost forgot to talk about this, you motherfucker. So Mop, his worst hiatus, I don't even know why the fuck this almost slipped my mind. That's how forgiving I am. I forgive and almost forget. Hey, I don't want to listen to a Gatorade ad. So yeah, Mop, he comes through with a life-changing decision on September 13th, 2019. He leaves STC, cuts all contact with us, removes us on all social media, blocks us on some shit. Crazy. Man went crazy on some straight schizophrenic shit. Let me tell you, one of the worst days of my life. Worst mornings of my life. I'll list them. Or I'll list the two. The two. There's probably more, but the two that come to mind. Alright, here, the worst mornings of my adult life were January 15th, 2018. Wait, when was this video uploaded? Alright, like 3 days after this video went up. January 15th, 2018. I wake up and see that Cam left in the middle of the night while we were all asleep. Left STC like a bitch. He's back now, though, so shout out to Cam. And then September 13th, 2019, Mop does the same thing. Pulls a Cam, but it's even worse than Cam, because at least Cam had the decency to give us a resignation letter, which I still have, that you can that you can read. What the fuck is... Oh, I don't want to... I'm sorry. Oh, it is Joe Biden. What the fuck? They sold Joe Biden. Joe's on the phone. My gosh. Not now. As they were... I don't appreciate that. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yo, that's crazy. Holy shit. That's nuts. I want to see if I have Cam's resignation letter. Here it is. Can I open this? Well, let me open it out of Discord. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I had to download it. That's gay. Wait, what? I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm just going to pull it up. I woke up to this from Cam on January 13th, 2018. So, you know, shout out to Cam for at least giving us something. Mop gave us nothing, bro. Let me show you this shit. Yeah. Alright, no, what? Whoa! What? Wait, what? He predicted it? Dude, he was letting us know. He was letting us know. Wait, what the? Oh, I can't show. What was going on? The anime. That's pretty funny. Oh, this is 2018. Dude, I want to know who this was. Somebody let me know who this nigga is. Somebody let me know. I'm more interested in that now. Hold on. 2018. Okay, Mop has left the... We're screenshotting that, boy. Oh, wait, Mop already answered it. He said it was him. Alright. Mop has left. Foreshadowing. That is not what I was looking for. That's funny as shit. Here it is. Bruh, Mop left. Cam was the only one awake. He saw Mop fucking leave. And I'm like, huh. And then I go crazy because I'm the first one awake. And it's It was a horrible morning. Shout out to Win Big Music. Shout out to Real Nigga Hours. Oh, hold on. I forgot to turn the volume back on. Let's get back to Fuck Mox here. Actually, let's go to... I think I skipped Pop Frizzy Get Dizzy. I love this beat, so we're going to listen to it. Alright. Focus. So Mop leaves in 2019. He comes back, though. Thank God. You guys can see his first video back on my channel. It's him battling Cam. He gets his ass whooped. Mop comes back, thankfully, in December 2019. So he was gone for 3 months, but man, what a rough 3 months without Mop. Again, he's an icon. He's the GOAT. He literally is responsible for everything we say, all of the STC vernacular. He's come up with all the words, all the sayings, all the song titles, all that crazy shit. It's all him. He's a machine of just... No, it's disingenuous to call him a machine, because what makes him so great is that he is so human. He just exudes humanity, is how I would put it. But there were also hiatuses he took way back in the day too. He was gone for the ISPP stuff, most of it at least. So Cody was actually around for a period of history that Mop wasn't. That's pretty crazy when you think about it, given how things are today. But yeah, Mop, he had that hiatus in 2012. He had some other hiatuses back in the day. But overall, he's been very consistent. Definitely on the STC Mount Rushmore, a crucial member. Absolutely crucial. Central to everything that is Shit Talk Central. So, in terms of, activity or, getting added, he was there from the beginning. So we're just going to put him, so he's, OG. He's always been active, except for some hiatuses, the last of which was December, he ended on December 2019, came through, we'll put an asterisk next to that. Came through after a 3-month hiatus. So he's OG, and that he was always around. He was there in 2015. He was one of the founders of STC. You guys don't get that. Shit Talk Central, the original channel and the name were coined in November of 2015, and it all happened because of me, Mop, and Ben. That's the really OG shit. Although Ben's not really OG because he didn't get added into the Skype group until 2015. He had a 4-year hiatus from 2011 to June 2015. So Ben, Ben, we don't talk about Ben around here, but we will. That's the thing, we will. We're going there. So Mop ends this hiatus in December 2019. Hopefully there will never be another one again. But aside from that, you can't really pinpoint a beginning. Mop is the beginning, Even though he and I weren't around for the real beginning of this culture with the Chugga Conroy and Super Skarmory chats, even though Mop and I didn't come in until the AB chat days, we're the torchbearers. We took things to the next level. We're preserving all this shit. It's been Mop and me the whole time, baby. So, where do we go from here? We'll go down, on Mop's branch. So this hasn't changed at all, thankfully. This part has not changed at all. It's just Umbi. She's funky. Alright, she's chunky and I'm feeling real funky. Alright, there's Umbi. So, yeah. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this next branch. We'll get there. Okay, so Mop and Umbi, that's just OG. That's just OG 2010 shit. Umbi was around in this chat too. So here's the thing. Umbi, in a sense, could be her own branch. She was around. Umbi's OG. We'll just put summer 2010 is when we all met up. Like, we all knew Umbi summer 2010. She was around. She was in the Roar Virus chat. She was hella active on the Zats, despite her parents trying to stop her from communicating with the culture, with the parental controls. Dude, she showed us some shit the other day. Well, actually, Mop showed us some shit the other day. And Umbi said she was using Zat on her DSi, I believe, in 2011. That's crazy. Let me pull up Zat Mobile. I say that like as if I can pull it up. Here we go. I was on my DSi. Look at this shit. This is some old school 2011 shit right here. That's crazy. Thomas is a man slut. Damn, Thomas. Fuck. What do we got on YouTube? Alright, I don't give a fuck. Sorry, Cam. Alright, actually, I don't know why I meant to move this. Can I, like, move this? This should be next to Mop's name based on how I'm doing it. Shit. Fuck. It shouldn't be, like, the branch, because the branch is the summer 2010. Or, like, wait, can I just move that? Alright, cool. Base skills. Alright. So, you know, Umbi OG, she's in the Roar Virus chat, she's in the Zats. I know her. I didn't really talk to her. Again, the only person, I think I said this last time, the only people on this list that I actually talked to back in the day were Cody and Mop. Like, everyone else I knew. I mean, Coco wasn't really around in the 2010, 2011 stuff. But even, like, once he got active in Cody's Twitch, I was never, like, talking to Coco that much one-on-one, you know? The only people that I talked to back in 2010, 2011, or even like 2010 to like 14, from 2010 to 2014, the only guys on this list I actually talked to, like, at length, were Cody and Mop. Those are the two. So that's why I put them as, like, the starting points of connection to me here. Umbi, you know, obviously we were around in the same areas, same chats, same shit, rolling with the same friends and stuff. We never really talked that much back in the day. However, she was, like, in the Skype group at times. Like, I remember in 2014, she was, like, in the Skype group, but, like, not active. Like, I think people just added her, and she'd say, like, something every now and then. Like, she was in the Skype group that would become STC, and then in 2015, when STC became a thing, like, she was in some of the early STC videos, like, no shit, like the OG Pokemon Diamond videos. She was in some of those with me, Mop, Ben, all the original STC run. She was in some of those videos, like, late 2015, early 2016. Early 2016, she was kind of popping off, actually, because she fucking was there for the Super Bowl 2016, when Mop had to watch MLP because the Panthers lost. He lost that bet, and Umbi, you know, you guys can go watch the video on Mox's Life TV, but Umbi's pretty savage with them. So Umbi's definitely around at, like, all these different points, but she's kind of like Cody in the sense that she would get kicked out by Mox a lot. Because they were both just savages to Mox. Like, Cody and Umbi have a lot in common, in that they were always barred from the group because Mox didn't like them. And then every now and then they'd get allowed back in. So the funny thing is, like, Umbi ended up not being in the group even once I had power. Not because, like, I kicked her out. I had nothing to do with it. And in fact, I remember, like, I didn't even notice, kind of. It was because I was really, really busy with school in spring of 2016. Like, so busy. There were, like, I would go, like, a whole week without getting on Skype at that time. And I remember, like, just coming online, like, one weekend after not being online and seeing that Umbi left in, like, spring 2016. Or she either left or got removed, or there was something going on with Brad and some shit. I don't even remember, like, really what happened. Like, I remember asking people what the fuck happened and no one would tell me. So, again, if there's one thing that has not changed in this group, it's people letting me fucking down, man. Like, damn. So, yeah, Umbi was gone for like a good portion of 2016, but then I believe it was November of 2016. Where's the text? I just had like an aneurysm trying to find the text. November 2016, Mop added Umbi back into STC, basically as a replacement for VG, because this was when VG left. It was like late November. It was, yeah, I think it was late November, maybe early December 2016. VG left, and then Mop added Umbi as like a VG replacement, because you know we all knew she was cool. So again, she was very active in like 2010 to like 2012. Then like 2013, 2014, 15. I don't remember hearing much from her. I remember her like being in the Skype group at certain points, but never really heard much from her. 2016, we got a little extra from Umbi. She had like at the beginning and the end. Like the beginning and the end of 2016 is when we really heard from Umbi. Then 2017, you know, that's her first full year in STC, but her activity is very sporadic. And then from 2018 on, she's been a lot more active, especially since we moved to Discord. How long has this video been going? Holy shit, it's already an hour and I'm like not even halfway done. Alright, I gotta speed this up. Alright, first things first, I gotta go piss again. I'm sorry, I got the Cody kabladder. I'm drinking too much water. Alright boys, I gotta speed this video up before it becomes like 3 hours long and no one even watches it. So, I can't spend all the time gassing people up like I did with Cody and Mop and everybody. So just know Umbi's based, epic, red pilled. She's awesome. Very valued member of STC, and she has definitely grown a lot, both as an individual and as an active member of STC in the past few years, and we're very happy to have her. So thank you, Mop, for your great contribution to the group by bringing her back into the fold, bringing her back into STC. Again, what can this man not do? Alright, now we got Cam. So Cam, of course, OG, summer 2010. You guys know he was around in the chats and the zats, all that good shit. This ad is going to make me shoot up a school. And he got added into the Skype group that would become STC later that year. He got added in January 2015. Now, you may be saying, if he got added, if he's not like an OG, or if he didn't come directly attached to me, why is he like his own branch on this side? And that's because the guy that added him is not around anymore. The guy that added Cam was Mox. Yes, our dreaded enemy, Mox. In January of 2015, added Cam. Now this was because Cam was in a Skype group with Mox, but it was like a bad Skype group. Like it was a hella cringe in that group. It was the kind of people that I wouldn't play nice with, so I was not in that group. Speaking of which, fake fans, the national anthem of this video. Look how crooked this shit was. I guess this isn't much better. So Cam gets added by Mox because this was right after Lethal left. So we kind of have a theme of feeling the need to replace people, because Umbi replaced VG, Coco replaced Michael, or Eric, depending on how you look at it. Cody, Mop, and I are all basically OGs. Cody wasn't really a replacement for anyone. It was just a matter of him not getting kicked out. Not getting kicked out like every month. And then Cam was a replacement for Lethal, who left right around that time at the beginning of 2015. I think it was actually end of 2014. Because Cam got added on January 8th, 2015. So yeah, it was probably like a week where we had that empty slot because of Lethal. Cam was Mox's idea for replacing him, and everyone was like, yeah, Cam's an OG, we all know him, blah blah blah. So we let him in, and thank God we did, because Cam has been awesome. Now, he has had some bumpy periods, some bumpy, rough periods, but as of right now, Cam is a real trooper. just a real nigga, man. He's the realest. So again, Cam, just like Umbi, I knew back in the day. I knew of them. I didn't talk to them a lot. As I said in this video, Cam really liked in episode 11 when I said that he like scared me, that I was like scared of Cam back in the day. For some reason, he really likes that I said that. So yeah, I'll just reiterate. Cam was very creepy to me back in the day. He was very creepy. But once he got added into our Skype group, it was all cool. Like, I thought he was a cool dude. You can see some stuff Cam commented here, based on like the history and stuff, but take this all with a grain of salt. Every time I have Cam on Nighttime Nostalgia, he comes in here and just straight tells lies. Alright, I gotta roast Cam, although I know I just complimented him, but I gotta roast him. Every time I have Cam on Nighttime Nostalgia, he comes through and just tells straight lies. But it's not like intentional. Like, his memory just sucks dick. Like, his memory is horrible. It's like, alright, for example, in the Skype episode, he came through and said that he did not use Skype until 2013. And like, how the fuck was I supposed to know if that was true? I didn't talk to him on Skype until January 2015 when Mox added him. So I didn't have any way to fact check him. Well, recently, Mop discovered a video, I believe it's on Lou's channel, where Cam is on Skype in 2012! So, it's just the details like that Cam just does not fucking remember like I do. So take everything Cam says with a grain of salt. And the 5 Tribes one, dude, Jesus Christ, man. This video got my ass. I don't know how there's no dislikes, but for like a month, TCK would not leave me alone because Cam got like 3 things about TCK wrong in this video. It was just all. So Cam's a fucking liability when it comes to history, man. He just doesn't remember shit like I do, man. It's fucked up. So, what is Cam's like rough shit been? So 2015 and 2016, there actually weren't any issues with Cam. 2015, he gets added. He seems very normal, actually. I began to realize, how do I put it, that he has a tendency to ramble, I guess, during the original STC run. Now, Cam was actually in a lot of the original STC videos. Like, it just started with me, Mop, and Ben. But then, like, Cam kind of became, like, the staple 4th guy, you know? Like, Cam was, like, basically always there after the original few videos that were just me, Mop, and Ben. Cam was, like, always there. And I began to realize, this guy kind of rambles a lot. Like, and some of the shit he says just doesn't make sense at all. But he was always chill. He was always cool. He was always there. He was always supportive. 2017, things started to get kind of rough. Because Ben was, to put it lightly, a fucking asshole to Cam at all times. And I think it was kind of because we all started to realize, like, oh yeah, Cam rambles and he doesn't make sense and all that. So, like, we would make fun of him for that. And then Ben, I feel like, because Ben is an insecure fat ass, was like, oh, Cam's below me, so I'm just going to roast the shit out of him and just be a dick at all times to him. And just be, like, overly dickish and just make it impossible for Cam to function as a valued member of STC. So 2017, things get really rough. Cam would go on, like, hiatuses. Not, like, real hiatuses. He didn't do that until 2018. But, like, Cam would go, like, a few days without talking to us. He would, like, leave calls randomly and just really not give a fuck about STC. And he would just be a dick and just be very bitter. But he was still, like, always there. That's just, like, Cam was still, like, one of the most active members even during that time. And then, as I said at the beginning of 2018, there's the resignation that I wake up to. That was after a night where we made fun of Cam for not having a Switch. And Cam left while we were all asleep, just like Mop did. I don't know why these people can't just grow a fucking pair of balls and do it while we were awake, but whatever. At least Cam left a very interesting resignation letter. I talked Cam down off of that ledge. I got into contact with him through Twitter, and I was able to convince him not to permanently leave STC, and instead it was just a hiatus. So he was on a hiatus from STC from January to March of 2018. March he comes back for the return of Mox, basically. There was a Mox return. Mox's Twitter was privated for all of 2017, basically. Or maybe not all. No, it wasn't all. But most of 2017. Mox's Twitter was privated. And then, this episode 12, Cam comes back. Oh, well, Cam didn't actually miss anything. Because he was around for the year in review. Then this was a solo episode. And then fucking he comes back. So I guess me being in school and not making any videos during that time period makes it seem like Cam never really left to the outside person. Because Cam was here for episode 12. But this was like Cam's return. It was episode 12 of Nighttime Nostalgia. He came back for us to make fun of Mox. Because Mox unprivated his Twitter and then uploaded that horrible, abysmal video about Gen 2's gym leaders being too easy or some shit. Very bad video. So we reacted to that and this, and we also laughed at some of his tweets that we missed during his like year of being private on Twitter because he's a bitch and I harassed him and all that good shit. He couldn't take the heat. You know how it is. Now he's not even on Twitter. That's no fun. So that's Cam's first hiatus. Then 2018 goes by. We have a good time with Cam. Everything seems fine. The meetup comes. I loved Cam at the 2018 meetup personally. I thought he was super chill, super funny. I think Cam, Cam's cool online. I'm not saying he's not cool online, but I think Cam is even like 100 times cooler in real life. He's just one of those guys that's like way more fun to be around IRL. And he's already fun online. So Cam, super great guy IRL. And Mop and I loved him, but you know who we didn't love? We did not love Ben. Ben was a bitch IRL, even more than he is online. It's like the exact opposite. Cam and Ben were exact opposites in that regard. So then Cam leaves again because he already basically decided that he was going to leave after the drowning incident at the 2018 meetup. Check out the vlog for that. And like that really like hit him like. That like fucked up Cam, like in a way that none of us really knew it fucked him up, and it just made him grow even more animosity towards Ben. So Cam was under the impression that Mop and I really liked Ben, and we would side with Ben over Cam in any dispute. That was the exact opposite of reality, but Cam didn't talk to us about this, so then in fall of 2018, he kind of just disappeared. He didn't leave the STC Discord, but he just went like permanently offline and did not talk to us, did not tweet at us, did not associate with us in any way. And that was a long period of time. It was probably from probably like October to December, if I'm being real. It was maybe even more than that. It may have been like September. Like late September, I want to say. It was around the time that Mop Frizzy came out. From around the time that Mop Frizzy came out up until December, Cam just was not fucking with us. And a few times he did came on, he was very bitter. And that was like September, October. But like we did not hear from him for the entire month of November. And then December, I finally get into contact with him. I fucking messaged him on Steam so many times, and finally he responds to me on Steam in December of 2018, and he's telling me that like, yeah, he's done with STC, and it's really just like Ben is his big issue. And he makes me swear not to tell anyone because he thinks that we'll flip out if we find out he doesn't like Ben, and he tells me like, I just really can't stand Ben, I can't be the same group as Ben. I'm like, amen, brother. Amen. So I tell Mop about this, and we have this secret meeting with me, Mop, Cam, and we decide we're going to kick Ben out. And then like a month later, after Real Nigga Hours gets released and we get Ben's money from that, we kick Ben out of the group. So I guess I kind of covered Ben, because Ben was right here. So Ben lasted from, let's see if I can do the dates off the top of my head. I want to say it was January 5th, June 5th, 2015, Mox added him. So Mox added Cam and Ben. He went 50-50 on that. Ben was added June 5th, 2015 by Mox, and then he was removed by Mop. Let's just get that clear. I actually didn't remove him. Mop removed him. Because Ben was under the impression that I removed him. No, it was Mop. And it was on, I want to say, January 23rd, 2019, right? Yeah, January 23rd. Did I get those dates right? I hope I didn't I hope there's nothing too personal in here. Ooh, I got the dates exactly right. That's crazy. Damn, I'm too good at this. So yeah, that was Ben. Yeah, fuck Ben. Basically, that's all I have to say. Really, is he got removed he got added because of Mox, and removed because of Cam, who got added because of Mox. So there's a lot of Mox around Ben, and we don't like Mox. All right, this is where the chart gets a little crazy now. So we'll start with the Rex row. I don't know how I want to split this up, because Cam has crazy branches now. How many people do we have on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, yeah, I did this right. So we'll go down here. We're gonna have to like make these long so that they don't hit each other. All right, so Cam has Rex row. Start with Rex row. Big Rex row. Again, I would just put like, so for all of these arrows I'm about to put, basically consider like Mop and Umbie, summer 2010 basically. Really the only person I only needed like the middle, the intermediary dates for these guys, like on the left. On the right, on the right everybody knew each other in 2010, summer 2010. That's when we all met, on the right. And but the dates next to them are what's important. So Cam 2015, 2016. The Rex row over here. Rex row was the new guy for a while. Until Eric got added, Rex row was the new guy because Cam added him into the group on, I don't know, I think it was June 27th, 2017. That might be wrong. Let's see if I have it. June 26th. I was so close. June 26th. So June 2017. Rex row gets added to the group. Put that in parentheses. Rex row gets added to STC, the Skype group, in June 2017. By Cam. Thank you, Cam, for that beautiful recommendation of Rex row. Because Rex row, what can I say? We've said this so many times before. Rex row is just such a chill dude. Nothing bad I could say about Rex row. Now, Rex row been around for a while. You can go on his channel and see he's got videos on like Pokemon, like the supposed new Gen 5 starters uploaded in 2009. And now I think he's changed the title, so it's like new Gen 8 starters or whatever. Like he just changes it for each generation. It's pretty funny. But yeah, he had videos on Pokemon like 2009. He was definitely around for the Aurora Virus chat. He was on the Zats. He was around, man. He was around town. Actually, was he on the Aurora? Yeah, he was on the Aurora Virus chat. He had to be. See, he was around town. And again, just like Cam and Umbie, I didn't really talk to him back then. I was just around. I was just around him. The thing is, like, the people I talked to back then are the people who got kicked out by me. That's the crazy thing, is I was this little kid that, like, they raised, and then I killed them. I killed my father. So, you know, like, the people I was talking to were, like, Mox, PGM, VG, and Mop, of course. But Mop was, like, also talking to them more individually. I wasn't talking to, like, the cool people! Except for Mop. But we were all around. Again, as you can check out the 5 Tribes video to kind of understand how this splitting and schism happened. But in 2010, it was all one group. But so Rex row, I knew the name at least, and I don't really know how he fell out of contact with us. He was in the what we call the rejects group with Cam, Mop, Mox. That's the group that Mox pulled Cam out of to get him into STC. And I think that group was more or less dead when we got Rexro. Like, I think that group had kind of fallen apart by the time Rexro got added into STC, but it was still like a remnant. There was still like a remnant, like the Skype group itself existed, and I think there may have been a Discord group that TSD tried to make. I remember Cam saying something about that, so take it with a grain of salt because Cam said it. But for some reason in June 2017, Cam got into contact with Rexro, I think via Steam. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was through Steam. And I remember everyone was like, yo, Rexro's cool. Because Mop actually talked to Rexro back in the day. He was like, yeah, Rexro's cool. I think Umbi said Rexro was cool. Cam vouched for him. And I was like, fuck it. Let's get Rexro in. So we added Rexro in summer 2017. He talked to us a few times on Skype. And then we basically did not hear from him. Like, we heard from him a little bit in 2017. And then 2018, we basically did not hear from him at all in I remember, he got on one Skype call, and it was the day that Cam left. The day that Cam left, he got on the call that we had, because he was just kind of like, what the fuck's going on? Because he wanted to know what was going on. So he was there for that a little bit. Then we didn't, like, hear from Rexro on a Skype call until we moved to Discord. Because Rexro was all on Discord. He said, fuck Skype. And we were on Skype until August of 2018. In August of 2018, when we moved to Discord, Rexro became super active. It's great. And I'm so happy for it. Because Rexro is awesome. And I love him. He's a great guy. And he's even come to a meetup. And he's going to be coming to more. So this was a great pick by Cam. Thank you. Everyone's got like their draft picks, you know. I got Cody and Coco. So, and I also kind of had Eric and Michael. So my draft picks aren't doing too well. And then Mop's just got Umbi. Mop put all his money on Umbi. Cam, however, he's got some great stock, I would say. Really just what Rexro was really like his only great pick. But he's got two more that are still in STC. So he's doing better than me, at least. We have such weird picks. So then we have a close friend of Rexro, close friend of Cam. Literally a close friend. They used to live like in the same city. Oops. Let's stretch that out. Okami. My boy Okami. Ugh. Now, the crazy thing is, of everyone on this list, I feel like Okami is the one I have the least memory of. Like, I barely even remember him existing in 2010. But he did. I know it has to be true. He was on Zat and shit. I remember him from, like, 2010 Zat. But I can't remember anything actually about him other than being called Okami. That's the weird thing. And I know he was friends with Rexro and Cam and all those guys. And he was in that rejects group that Rexro got pulled out of. So, like, these three guys, and I think, and, you know, Mop was in that group too, that rejects group. Yeah, but like these three guys, Cam, Rexro, Okami, they were all really close in that group, and then they got reunited in STC thanks to Cam's genius, his willingness to reach out, his great picks. Now Okami, we added him into the Skype group at one point in, like, I'm guessing it was summer 2018, like early summer 2018. And, like, we had one call with him, and then he just disappeared. Like, we never even, like, made him an official member of STC. That's the thing. Like, we got him into a call. Like, Cam, I think, also contacted Okami from Steam. So we got him on Steam. He was like, yo, get on Skype. And I remember, because Okami's Skype icon was Sarah from KKB. So I was like, oh, this guy's awesome. Fuck yeah. And then Cam was vying for him to be a member, and I was like, all right, well, let's ask him some questions. Let's talk to him a little bit. And nothing really came of it because he was there for one call, and it went well. But then, like, he just left and disappeared and never got on Skype again. Because just like Rexro, he was already pretty much Discord exclusive. Skype was a relic from the past for Okami at that point. But then when we moved to Discord in August of 2018, I told Cam I would like to make Okami a full member, give him the link to the Discord, and if he agrees to our rules and stuff, tell him to join. And he did. Like, right as we joined Discord, like, Okami was in there. Now, unfortunately, Okami has not been that active since then. Okami's not very active. I think he has the least number of posts from any member except for Coco, of course. Because Coco's brand new. From Stan. Dude, I'm literally typing Stan Red Velvet. What the fuck? Why is it not working? Like, if I do from Willy123T, does it work? Does it have to be me? What the fuck? From user. Why is this? I feel like this has also not worked in the past on here. Yeah, it works on my laptop. I don't know why it's not working on here. Maybe I'm just retarded. Whatever, man. But yeah, Okami, not very active. He's been in some calls. I'll give him that. He's been in some calls. And they were good calls, too. I mean, if nothing else, he has made a great contribution to STC culture by making the Cody Clown meme a thing. Look at this. They call him a creeper clown. Like, oh my gosh. Dude, Cody hates Okami. Cody hates Okami. Like, Okami just pisses Cody off so much. And that's, even if Okami's not that active, I'm still gonna chalk him up as a great addition from the draft of Cam, just because of that contribution of just pissing Cody off and getting us all to start calling Cody a creeper clown. What a genius! Now Okami was the youngest member for a long time. I don't know when he was born actually. I feel horrible. I don't know Okami's birthday. All I know is that it's later than Mop's because Okami's a freshman in college and Mop is a sophomore. So Okami gotta be younger. Sorry, I have coronavirus. So Okami, yeah, he was the youngest and he was the new guy for a while. So basically, Rexer was the new guy until we added Eric. And Eric was the new guy, then he got removed, and then Rexer was the new guy again for a little bit. Then Okami gets added, and Okami was the new guy. Then we had Michael, who was basically Ben's replacement. So if you see her, I guess Michael would have to be like his own branch, I guess, or because Michael was around. He was around in like the days of Zat, and I don't know if he was ever on the AV chat, but he was on the Pimp Night chat. He was very active on the Pimp Night chat. But then, like, I added him into STC, so I don't know if he'd be, like, his own kind of thing, or if he'd have, like, a ... from me, but he'd be here in Ben's spot. Lou, I don't want to talk too much about. Basically, so, since the recording of this video, we've removed 3 people. Eric, you already know. Ben, we already talked about. Then Lou, we removed him. So, basically, we hadn't heard from Lou since early 2017. The last call that Lou was in March of 2017, but we kept him in the group, and he came through like once and said some stuff in chat, but Ben was the only one there, so Lou, of course, obviously didn't talk to him, because who the fuck wants to talk to just Ben? But we ended up removing Lou, like, I want to say it was early summer of 2018, like maybe May 2018. That's when I finally said fuck it and just removed him from the group, because that's when I found out that he had been trying to communicate with Mox, and I was like, nah bro, you can't talk to Mox here. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not how it works. So Lou got schliced in 2018 officially, though he kind of like schliced. It's kind of like Eric, where Eric like basically told us he's not going to talk to us, but he didn't leave the group, and then I removed him. So it's like, well, did Eric leave or did he get removed? So kind of same situation with Eric and Lou, where I just removed them both for being bitches, even though they had already made it clear they didn't want to talk to us. So with Lou, there's been so much shit going on. We could do a whole episode on him. Basically, we got into contact with him last summer, and he was not receptive, and he blocked us on everything. And yeah, that's probably the last we'll ever hear from Lou. Let's go, Lou. You're a piece of shit, fucking faggot ass bitch who failed out of community college. Ooh, let's go, Lou. All right. Anyways, so yeah, that's all the guys that aren't here anymore. But Cam has grown his branch. Cam is making a big tree because he has a third. That's right. He has, as of February 2019. I hope I spelled February right. There's an R after the B, right? Pretty sure. February 2019. Alex, also known as Luffy. Not to be confused with Alex Panksta. Alright, I think this is complete now. Wow, this looks a lot better than last time. This looks a way better. Isn't that crazy? And then I'll just put like in the... Could I just put like here? Like all summer 2010. Like, I'll just put that for all of them. Like that applies for the whole branch from Cam's side. That kind of makes it look uglier. Shit. Let me get it centered. How about that? Is that more centered? Yeah, it's a little more centered. Alright. So, yeah. Again, I didn't really need to do this intermediary stuff here because the whole right side knew each other in summer 2010. It's just a matter of when we got reunited. So, like, I don't know when Rexer and Okami and Alex all got, like, disbanded from us. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. It must have been pretty early on because all of my memories of these guys are from 2010 and 2011. Like, I don't have any memories beyond 2011 of these guys up until they got added. You know? Added back into STC by Cam. Like, I just don't... There's a huge gap where I don't have memories of these guys. Alex, again, like Okami, Rexro, he was on... actually, I don't know if he was ever on the Aurora Virus chat. No, maybe he was. I think he was. He was either on AV's chat or he was not on AV's chat but just on Zat. It was like one of the two. He was either just on AV's chat or just on Zat. Like I think Alex somewhere along the line like got disconnected pretty early. But he was in the Reject Skype group with these guys. So Cam basically, again, like this branch right here is like, we'll call this the remnant. Like this is the remnant right here. So Cam basically brings the remnant, all the guys who were cool, but like didn't, I guess Mox didn't deem worthy to be in like our Sky group that would later become STC. This remnant Cam brought in, and like he like separated the cringe, or separated them from the cringe of the rejects, because that group was basically dead. So he like found the guys who were still alive and not cringe and brought them into STC. We kind of absorbed them, which is good because our group would be small as fuck if we didn't. Now Alex, again, very inactive. Alex has never even been on an STC call. That is why we cannot get an everyone is here emoji, because everyone is not here. Alex never gets on call. Very inactive person, but still cool. Can we just point out, like the other day he came into the chat. Let's see. What was he talking about? Let's see if I can... I said Ailks. Ailks. Alex. Come on, what the fuck? He typed the other day. Coke. What the fuck? Oh, I pulled up the pinned messages. I was like, I got 2 search results? Coke. Here it is. Yeah, he just came in talking about motherfucking... Where did he come in? Look. the other day, he literally just comes in out of nowhere talking about Coke Energy because Mop posted something. This was after like over a month of being inactive. We had not heard anything from him in over a month since he last talked. And who knows when the last time he talked before that was. And then he just comes in like, oh yeah, Coke Zero. And then just leaves. Like, just, he was in and he was out. He just wanted to talk about some energy drinks, man. Shit. I respect it. That's Alex. I can't really go into the history of him because I don't know much about him. I just remember that he got into contact with Alex because Alex was in the Alex and Cam got into contact with each other through the Rejects group, which I guess Alex randomly just like logged into Skype and said something, and Cam was like, "Oh shit, he's alive," and then Cam started talking to him, told him that we had a Discord where everyone's still around, and he mentioned him, and I was like, yeah, I kind of remember that name. Everyone was like, yeah, we kind of remember him. And then we added him back, talked to him in chat, had like a good like reminiscing session, I guess, just trying to be like, now who were you and what did you do? And yeah, it was really cool because it actually jogged my memory. I do remember him being around, just like not vividly. Again, kind of like Okami. Okami and Rexro is kind of like that whole side. I don't know when like the transition happened that they kind of got separated from the rest of us, but regardless, I'm glad they've been reintegrated. So I think that covers it. Michael. So what has happened? Let's summarize since the last Family Tree episode. So this started off by adding Eric. We added Eric, then we removed Eric after 6 months. So that puts us at July 2018, right? Yeah. What was this? This was January 2018, we add Eric. July 2018, we remove Eric. August 2018, we moved to Discord, which results in Rexro becoming a lot more active, even though he was already in the group. He kind of became like a more full group member. Umbi also became more active. I'll give her props for that. Then we add Okami right after we moved to Discord officially. Then January 2019, I add Michael. February 2019. Oh no, hold on. I forgot about Ben. All right, so hold on. I gotta back it up. Hold up. January we add Eric. Somewhere in the summer we remove Lou. August we remove Eric. Or no, July we remove Eric. I'm sorry. August we move to Discord and add Okami. Rexo becomes more active. January 2019, Mop removes Ben. This fucking ad, man. These ads. Michael gets added as a Ben replacement. A month later, Cam adds Alex. Then what happens after that? Hold on. Mop leaves. I guess I should have included Cam leaving at the beginning if I'm going to include that. But I already told the Cam story. Fuck it. So Mop leaves in September. We remove Michael 10 days after that. Mop comes back. And then we add Coco in January 2020. So there you go. That's everything you've missed. That's I basically just summarized the whole video. So that is the new and updated STC Family Tree. Whew, what a video. Holy shit, I did this for an hour. Normally my solo episodes are like an hour 10. I went for an hour 45. I don't know who the fuck is watching this, but thank you if you have. Thank you. I feel like I always start off these nighttime nostalgia episodes like being super thorough. Like I was super thorough with Cody and Coco, and then I was like, oh shit. Like I gotta pick up the pace. But I for like the remnant, I just genuinely don't have that much to say about Retro Okami and Alex. Especially Okami and Alex, because they're not that active, man. But yeah, that's the group. For all the haters that are like, oh, you got like 4 niggas in your group. No. We have a thriving community of 9 people. Thank you. And stay tuned for the 2022 version of this.